Hi, beautiful Virgos. I'm Sunny. This is a collective general message, so if possible, it's not for you. But if it is, please like the video. It's surely appreciated. Also, if you're interested in other messages from me, there is a link in the description below to my other channel. Okay, Virgos, let's get your read. I actually did this read for you in Libra yesterday, but when I went to upload, I was talking in slow-mo. So it went from a 10-minute video to 30 minutes. I don't know how it happened. Blame it on Mercury retrograde. Either way, we're going to do a new read. For some, with that main male, give me Emperor energy, okay? Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, somebody's in this place where you're looking at your happiness, business that you need to handle, so you got your horse blinders on. And it's not just for the work you got to do. It's even down to the good times. You realize this balance is necessary for your well-being. Now, there's a message of concern that motivates this, but either way, and it's not just a message of concern that motivates this from happening, because I feel like this is something you've been implementing. However, it shows that for someone, once you get your momentum, there is someone who wants to disrupt it, interrupt it. See, I said that there is someone that feel locked in on you because they realize they're not the focus of attention. Also, too, it looked like somebody here is thinking of someone, whoever this message is about, because these people look similar. These characters look similar here. For some of you, there is someone trying to reach out, and I really feel offers something of a, feels like a peace offering of some sort. Yeah, a change in a direction that this failing relationship has went. So I don't know. It feels like this person is reaching out because they see you're not even interested in mending this. It's like, for some, I think it's just an extra message. Somebody can be considering reaching out to, I feel like there's a family member where there's some issues. However, there's this um there's this understanding that, because they don't feel like it's a fear, it's an understanding that if you engage with this particular person, knowing what you know about them, you get probably locked into their shenanigans again. And one thing you're not trying to do is get stuck in a rut. I do see your focus is on your home stability, and it really feel your quality of life. Okay. Yeah, the message of concern, it feel like it's, for some, it's disheartening, because I feel like at one point you was really there for them. You were strong for them, when for some you were going through something. And it feel like now you have the strength, instead of being there for someone, you putting that into you, getting the justice you deserve. I feel like there may be some litigation, but either way, you handling it. You're handling this, because again, this is about quality of life. This is about you taking care of your, yeah, the expectations is for you to get to work, not to fold. See, this how honors show that you're about your business. Okay, so I definitely see travel. Hmm. I see a spiritual journey too. Because one thing somebody is saying, they refuse to be stuck, refuse to be locked into something that's just feel like a prison. Like, and when the prison itself don't have, it feels like in a sense of um conditions that you don't have no control over, when you know that the work that you do or the work that's being done, you could do a lot of things you want. All right, let's see for Virgos. Virgos, they were this main male getting to their work, getting main person. It's not just a female. I mean, male or female. Excuse me, because it was a main male, and now I see the main female, because it's really not about the gender, it's the energy. So you will know who's who, especially when this message is coming through. Dibs and dabs come from different individuals, different parts of the story. That's why it's collective. But it definitely shows that someone here, it really feel like between, oh my gosh, connections, oblig. And I feel like some obligations is some you put on yourself, because I feel like even when you're handling business, I see again that maternal matriarch energy. I see children that that is included in your time. It feel like it's a lot going on. Yeah, that when you get the call, you make it happen. You know what I think for some of you, even with the solid energy you exude, and it look like benefits and what types of stuff is coming in. But one thing I see for some of you, you're questioning how people come at you. Like, what do they really do to solidify the relationship with you? How do they get finagle their way in, as I say? Because it feel like the courtship is not done in the manner that you see fit. It look like it always comes in with somebody being some damsel or victim, and you're like, no, this is somebody here that has a lot to give, and that's coming to an end where any old body or people try to think they have first priority because of how long they knew you or how close you are, without it being, it feel like it's not balanced. So somebody here knows that when it comes down to what matters to you is what grounds you, your stability, your security, and that's the priority. It look like everything else, it just feel. Let me just say this: everything else, as far as leaving your pockets, that's not happening. It look like more or less it's all about you building. It look like money's coming in without this energy of people always needing something distracting what you're doing, because now you're locked into what you're doing. See that pathway? Horse blinders on. Horse blinders on. Because again, you focused on work because you realize when you don't have the finances, there's no expectations that somebody's gonna come in and save the day. You know, and I feel like you had this gift of independence since you was young. That's what I see. Love and light. Laters.